The Institution of Engineers India or IEI is the largest multidisciplinary professional body that encompasses 15 engineering disciplines and gives engineers a global platform from which to share professional interest. IEI has membership strength of over 0.8 million. Established in 1920 with its headquarters at 8 Gokhale Road, Kolkata, IEI has served the engineering fraternity for more than 100 years. In this period of time, it has been inextricably linked with the history of modern-day engineering. In 1935, IEI was incorporated by Royal Charter and remains the only professional body in India to be accorded this honor. Today, its quest for professional excellence has given it a place of pride in almost every prestigious and relevant organization across the globe. IEI functions among professional engineers, academicians, and research workers. It provides a vast array of technical, professional, and supporting services to the government, industries, academia, and the engineering fraternity operating from 125 centers located across the country. The institution also provides granting aid to its members to conduct research and development on engineering subjects. IEI has been recognized as Scientific and Industrial Research Organization by the Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India, and besides conducting its own research, provides granting aid to UG, PG, PhD students of engineering institutes and universities. IEI holds the International Professional Engineers Register for India under the Global International Professional Engineers Alliance. The institution also awards the Professional Engineers Certification. About Tripura State Centre, it is to be mentioned that it is one of the most vibrant centres of the country. The Tripura State Centre of the Institution of Engineers India was established getting elevated from the Agartala Local Centre in December 2008. The Agartala Local Centre was established in 1989 in ad hoc shape and got the recognition by the IEI headquarters on 1st April 1991. Accordingly, the Silver Jubilee celebration was organized during 2015-16 inclusive of the period of Agartala Local Centre. The Agartala Local Centre initially was under the control of IEI Assam State Centre prior to getting recognition as Tripura State Centre in 2008. The present strength of corporate and non-corporate members stands at 1,002 and 769 respectively. The centre is organizing technical programs aimed towards the development of the state, which has been appreciated by the government of Tripura. The engineers, faculty members and engineering students are largely involved in all the activities. On the basis of performance of Tripura State Centre, it has been accredited as Best Centre Award for Technical Activities in Category C in 32nd Indian Engineering Congress held at Chennai in the year of 2017. Engineer K. Madhavan, FIE, was the first chairman of the Institution of Engineers India, Agartala Local Centre. He served the centre from 1989 to 1992. Engineer N.K. Sinha, FIE, was the chairman of the Institution of Engineers India, Agartala Local Centre from 1992 to 1993. He left for his heavenly abode on 24th August 2013.
আমাদের এই ইনস্টিটিউশনটা হওয়ার পেছনে প্রথমেই বলতে হয় কয়েকজন খুব উৎসাহ নিয়ে এটা শুরু করেছিল। তার মধ্যে সুশান্ত দত্ত, তাছাড়া রঞ্জিত লোধ, সুভাষ চৌধুরী এবং প্রমুখ কয়েকজন মিলে বিশেষ চেষ্টা করে এই আমাদের লোকাল সেন্টারের পত্তন করে। সেটা 1988 সাল, তখন হয়েছিল অ্যাডহক, তারপর হয়েছে আমাদের হেডকোয়ার্টার থেকে সেটার অনুমোদন পাওয়া যায়। যাই হোক, ওতে আমি এখন আর যাচ্ছি না। আমাদের বর্তমানে যেসব কার্যকলাপ হয় সেই সম্বন্ধে আমি একটু বলছি। আমাদের সেন্টারটা ত্রিপুরা স্টেট সেন্টার, সেটা খুবই ভালো কাজ করছে এবং আমরা তার জন্য হেডকোয়ার্টার থেকে অনেক রেকগনিশনও পেয়েছি। আর এখানে বলতে চাই যে এবছর বিশেষ করে আমাদের খুব আনন্দের দিন। তার কারণ হলো আমাদের সেন্টারে একজন ইঞ্জিনিয়ার মেম্বার এখন সর্বভারতীয় প্রেসিডেন্ট চিন্ময় দেবনাথ। কাজেই আমরা আশা করব যে আমাদের ইনস্টিটিউশনটা আরও সুন্দর হবে। এখানে আমি দু একটা কথা উল্লেখ করছি। আমাদের ইনস্টিটিউশনের যথেষ্ট কার্যকলাপ হয় এবং তাতে বিভিন্ন টেকনিক্যাল ইনস্টিটিউশন তার সঙ্গে জড়িত থাকে। এখানে এটা খুবই ভালো যে সিনিয়র স্টুডেন্টস যারা বিভিন্ন কলেজে তারা এসে পার্টিসিপেট করে। এতে যেটা হচ্ছে, যারা পার্টিসিপেট করছে তারা যেমন নিজেরা উপকৃত হচ্ছে, কারণ সেটা হলো কমিউনিকেশন স্কিলটা বেড়ে যাচ্ছে। আবার যারা মেম্বার আছেন তারা অনেকেই ঋদ্ধ হচ্ছেন, তার কারণ হলো বর্তমানে যেসব ডেভেলপমেন্টস হচ্ছে সেগুলো আলোচনা হচ্ছে। কাজেই এটা যেন খুব বেশি রকমভাবে করা হয়। আর আরেকটা কথা বলবো, বিশেষ করে কোভিডের সময়ে যে প্যান্ডেমিক পিরিয়ডটা, ওই সময়ে প্রচুর ওয়েবিনার হয়েছে, এখনও হচ্ছে।
Engineer Ranjit Loth, FIE, was the chairman of Agartala Local Centre from 1995 to 1997. He was also the honorary secretary of the Agartala Local Centre from 1989 to 1995. In his message on the eve of the 33rd Foundation Day of the IEI Tripura State Centre, he has conveyed his deep love and attachment for the IEI Tripura State Centre and wished its all success and glory in the coming days.
I am really glad to learn from the chairman of Tripura State Centre of Engineers that this auspicious occasion is going to be held on the beginning of April 2024, and simultaneously I am really excited to remember all the incidences took place from the inception of the center from 1990 to today, because the center had to cross so many hurdles. From infant stage, it was a local center first, then it was having rented house, and ultimately, after so many struggles with the assistance of so many personalities in the administration and public life, we got the statehood and our own land, our infrastructure, everything today. And I am really glad to learn that it is having a multi-story building now, having certain important infrastructures, and he is conducting so many seminar symposium in the latest technologies also nowadays. And I am glad that the center is now just associated with so many programs of latest technologies also, and is conducting the seminars in collaboration with the NITs and TIT also. So I am hopeful that in the coming days the center will flourish more and more with so many important programs ahead. And with my thanks and good wishes to the organizers of the function scheduled to be held at the beginning of the April 2024. Thank you.
My incumbency period was 1990 to 2001. At that time the activities were very limited, but we have got a great achievement that we got this land during that time from the government. And Siddharth was there, he all helped me in this regard. But we could not start the building due to some reason. Ultimately, the building was started later, and it was really very amazing that the building has come up to the full. Now, I think at that time the examination center was also started. But unfortunately, it is learned that it has been discontinued due to nurture those students.
Professor Shopon Kumar Chakraborty, FIE, was the chairman of Agartala Local Centre from 2001 to 2003. He left for his heavenly abode on 24th of December 2022.
It is an excellent organization in all respect. We started from zero. Practically we had no fund. Still we have come up like anything today. We are known as a institution. As a member, I feel proud of my colleagues who helped me a lot to build up this organization, especially Agartala Center in Tripura. My experience is you can build up a teamwork, you can achieve any goal when visualized here in Tripura.
I wish its success in all spheres.
The Engineers Fraternity of Tripura, it's a great pleasure that you requested me to speak on the occasion of Engineers Day Foundation in Tripura. When I was there from 2004 to 2009, I had opportunity to look after the electricity sector of Tripura, particularly for the reduction of losses. And it was a great pleasure, and with the help of all departmental fellow engineers, it was possible to reduce the loss to a significant value and trade the power to neighboring countries like Bangladesh, Assam, Meghalaya and all other. I wish all success of the engineers of Tripura for celebrating the Foundation Day of Engineers in Tripura.
This Institute of Engineers, being a member of this Institute of Tripura State Center, it is a very privileged thing. This is a true platform to gain knowledge about the recent development and improvement in the technical sector. There are many seminars, symposium, magazine from where we gain knowledge about the advancement of engineering, etc. That we can gain from the Institute of Engineers platform. This is a very gainful thing. Actually, I have other experience personal experience of construction of a hydraulic project at Gomati, then different bridges, roads, etc. That are my personal experience during my service period. After joining this institution, through the seminars, etc., technical seminars, the magazines or technical paper being published by the Institute of Engineers, it has given me a lot of knowledge about the advancement of engineering.
I served as Honorary Secretary, Agartala Local Center during the year 1995-97 and again as Chairman of Tripura State Center during 2009-2011. I consider myself to be very much privileged to get those scopes of serving this center, which has come out to a very successful, very active and competent center, and it is recognized by the All India body, which is the Institute of Engineers. Many technical programs like seminars, workshops, international seminars, and very successfully organized by this center in the past. And which has earned a lot of appreciation from the Institute of Engineers headquarters. I am confident that Institute of Engineers Tripura State Center will continue to function in this and continue to earn a lot of appreciation in future years. Due to these activities, government is also going to recognize the role being played by this work center previously and Tripura State Center now. And therefore, government has very kindly allotted plot of land here on which we could have constructed this building from which we are now functioning. I convey my best wishes to the present committee and also committee to come in future so that the flag of this center always be high. Thanks to the present committee for giving the scope to me for ventilating my sentiments. Thank you.
This is regarding the Institution of Engineers, India Tripura State Center. When I became the chairman of the institute in 2011-12, it was almost set and it has been on the rising curve because all the good works put forward by my predecessors and all my colleagues had started to reap the benefits of the professional entity of the institution as a whole. It has already made a mark in the state in terms of providing advices, providing solutions to different problems of the state in terms of developmental activities and speeding up the progress, etc., etc. So when I joined, I find there is some scope for making a progress in terms of communication skill. So there was initially a news bulletin published from the Institution of Engineers for Tripura State Center, but for some reasons it got disconnected in between. So therefore I find it necessary that it should be regenerated and we should start propagating our messages through these bulletins. And it worked. And I am very happy that it has been carried forward by my subsequent colleagues who have been in charge of the institution. And the identity of the institution is not only on a professional practices and the inculcating the habit of good works, good specifications, good achievements, but it also provides a scope for getting together the talent, the pool it has, and to put forward some sort of a projection to what we are going to do, and for the young engineers to dream what is coming forward and what is their role to play. So this Institution of Engineers is acting as a catalytic role in this field, and they are making a pool of these professionals vis-a-vis the academicians, and they are working beautifully well. And I am very hopeful that with the future generations coming up and in talents available in the institution would do a lot more good works and still better achievements for the future of the institution. I would make a request for the general engineers that who had not been becoming a member of the institution to immediately become a member and derive the benefit of the professional body that it is. It is an amalgamation of academicians and the top-notch professionals working together. And this gives them an opportunity of complete education in terms of professionalism. Hope the institution will foster these ideas further and will carry on the mental for doing this in a right spirit and energy and enthusiastic way.
I am happy to learn that the Institution of Engineers India Tripura State Center is going to organize Foundation Day on 1st April 2023. As you know that this center started its journey from ad hoc center in 1989 to local center in 1991 and to state center in 2008. The center is maintaining the standard in respect of organizing technical programs, statutory day celebrations and national conventions. The center has a very good building and other infrastructure too. I am much privileged that I got the opportunity to work with this center and hope that center will be achieving more, carrying out the work for the greater interest of budding engineers, those who are studying, unemployed engineers and the employed engineers, using the resource of our corporate members and public-private sector organizations of Tripura. The present dynamic committee may think to open at least one local center in Tripura and one forum like Energy Conservation and Management Forum under this state center. It is a glorious moment for us that office of the President of the Institution of Engineers India is being occupied by the corporate member attached to this center, though the office of the Vice President and Chairman Kate was earlier occupied by the corporate member attached to this center. But this center is yet to organize National Convention of Civil Engineers, Electronics and Telecommunication Engineers, etc., along with the Indian Engineering Congress. Hope this center will fulfill all the left out programs in coming days to showcase our center in particular and the state as whole. At last, I convey my sincere thanks and gratitude to all the past chairmen, honorary secretaries, joint secretaries, and the present chairman, honorary secretary, and the committee members and all corporate members attached to this center for making this center a great one. Long live Tripura State Center of the Institution of Engineers India.
It gives me immense pleasure that the Institution of Engineers India Tripura State Center is going to celebrate its 33rd Foundation Day on 1st April 2023 along with a one-day seminar. This program was started to celebrate since its Silver Jubilee celebration, which was observed in the year 2016. And I feel it very proud that the center had given the responsibility to officiate as the chairman for the session 2015 to 2017. I have been the member of the Institution of Engineers India since 1983 as MIE member and thereafter conferred as FIE in the year 2013. And I feel it very proud that the Institution of Engineers Tripura State Center, when it started its activities since 1989 with zero asset, the value of the asset by this period of 33 years is more than 3 crore, and it was possible only due to the contribution and dedication of all the members, all of our first chairman, honorary secretary, corporate members, committee members, and also other different organizations. Particularly I must mention the Oil and Natural Gas Corporation Tripura Asset, who had taken this kind of the asset in a position. The government had a good faith on the Institution of Engineers by the way of its different activities, and due to that, in the year 2002, government had given a plot of land at Gurkha-Basti, which is known as Nehru Complex also, and over that land, the Institution of Engineers Tripura State Center and had started the construction of this building of a 5-story building. At present, the work has completed up to its 4th story. Another story we have to complete, and I hope that with the contribution and dedication of all the members and other organizations, we would be able to complete this. Once this work will be completed, I hope that the work that are being done at present by the Institution of Engineers, particularly the seminars, training programs and other kind of these statutory program, it could be done in a very big way. And it is also a matter of pride that government has given us the responsibility at different times to conduct different kind of the trainings in the institution of the Engineers Tripura State Center, and we could complete all such kind of the training program in a very successful way. And at present we have a galaxy of these very senior engineers who have been retired from different branches of engineering, and they are contributing a lot for conducting such kind of the training program. I hope that this type of the efforts with the collaboration of the government and other organizations will be continued, and the center would be able to contribute more and more for the society. I hope that this time the one-day seminar along with other program, the observance of the 33rd Foundation Day would be successful, and for that I convey my sincere thanks to the Chairman, Engineer Subodhi Bhattaraji, and Honorary Secretary, Engineer Meenal Devarma, along with other committee members and all the corporate members of the Tripura Center. I convey my thanks once again. Thank you all.
Greetings to all. I had a privilege to officiate as Honorary President, Institution of Engineers India, Tripura State Center during the span 2017 to 2019. During my incumbency, I found three major issues for close attention. One was completion of the building of the institution, third floor and the auditorium, along with the lift. Second point was to organize the seminars and conferences so that engineering issues are presented in sound engineering manner, sound scientific manner. You know, our institution is for two aspects. One, development of engineering, and of course facilitating the online diploma engineers for upgrading their qualification. Under these two objectives, our institution works. So the second point, as I have told, it was oriented to development of the profession, not profession, development of the engineering, and for that to make a familiarity in the state, in the country, as well as in the peripheral international countries for this state center. So we had been successful. We have organized international conferences, state conferences, national conferences. We have organized conference of BIMSTEC country level also. And we had another objective to solidify our organizational strength in the national level. Fortunately, that time we had first time full tenure president as member of the council. We had another council member. Our council member was vice president as well as chairman of the committee, Center Coordination Committee. And utilizing all those things, we had played a strong role in the organization at the national level to make the next president of choice. And that has drawn us some good fame in that time, and people have started that Tripura is organizing the institution with competent organizers in the state level, and they can be depended upon for many presentable programs. I think that has given dividend. You could collect good numbers of fund. We could collect numbers of grant from the national level, and also we could accomplish our construction work in the third floor and commission it. So by this way, a development track has been created in all these three angles, and this is I have seen afterwards also this has been continuing. We have acquired the next president also, and also the construction of the top floor for construction of auditorium. ONGC has been approached for funding, and likely we may get it. Lift is commissioned. So these are the developments. I am happy that at least during my tenure I could contribute in these three key aspects, and also I could carry over a spirit of continuance of the activity with the same zeal. Thank you, and hope you will also bless us, our institution, state institution, for further growth.
India Tripura State Center is going to celebrate its 33rd Foundation Day along with one-day seminar on 1st April 2023 at the institution premises. Being corporate member attached to this center, I am very much fortunate to be associated with this center since its inception in adoption in 1989, and subsequently it got the recognition by the headquarters on 1st April 1991, and subsequently upgraded to Tripura State Center in December 2008. During these 32 years of journey of this institution of engineers, India Tripura State Center, it crossed so many hurdles and established its position in the country by conducting so many technical activities, symposia, training program, and various type of other programs connected with the development in the state also. The Institution of Engineers India Tripura State Center, though it is a small one, but conducted so many programs of national importance and international importance, including this FESCA program at Agartala, which was appreciated by the other part of the country, by the corporate members of other part of the country, as well as by the headquarters. And in recognition for this center was awarded as Best Center in C category state center in 2017. the Tripura State Center is doing lots of technical activity, especially in connection with the development in the state, which is a unique one out of 125 centers of the country. The special program has been taken up by the center by conducting joint venture program with the neighboring the Institution of Engineers Bangladesh as well as Nepal Engineers Association, besides joint venture program of other centers of the country. And also another one important program taken up by the center is Saturday seminar, meant for the specially encouraging the students, engineering students. The Institution of Engineers India is conducting so many training program, technical activities with the importance of development activity, and Tripura State Center is also organizing the program in this same line. I hope that in future days also this center will be continuing this activity. Present committee led by Dr. Shubhadi Bhattacharya and Honorary Chairman and Dr. Minalkanti Deborma, Honorary Secretary, along with the committee, has also chalked out so many technical programs throughout the country and conducting programs in the center as well as other technical institute, which is a remarkable one and it is a great part to involve the engineers and engineering students in the state. I hope this center will be continuing its activity in future days also, by which the corporate members as well as the authority concerned will recognize the activity of the center. I have been very much fortunate to get this, to be involved with this Institution of Engineers India Agartala Local Center as committee member, joint honorary secretary and honorary secretary, and subsequently in the state center being honorary secretary and chairman, and finally being a representative of this center, I have been elected as the president of the Institution of Engineers India, for which I am really grateful to the corporate members and the members attached to the center. I hope in future days also this center will continue its activity, for which the headquarters will be recognized its activity. Thank you very much.
The Institution of Engineers India is the largest professional body across the globe. I feel proud to be part of this prestigious organization which is more than 100 years old. The basic purpose of the Institution of Engineers India is to disseminate the scientific and engineering knowledge among scientific and engineering community through organizing various technical activities in the form of seminar, symposia, lecture program, roundtable discussion, convention. Our Tripura State Center of the Institution of Engineers India was established in 1989 as an ad hoc center, and subsequently it has been elevated to a full-fledged state center, and presently the total membership strength of the Institution of Engineers India Tripura State Center is more than 1,000. So it is a matter of pleasure for all of us, and there is scope for further enhancement of the membership growth. And the objective of this video actually is an attempt to capture our outstanding engineers who had adorned the Institution of Engineers India Tripura State Center as chairman and honorary secretary. And my journey with the Institution of Engineers India Tripura State Center is phenomenal. I took membership of the Institution of Engineers India in 2001, and I have been elected as a member of the State Committee in 2015-2017 session. In next session, I have become the joint secretary of this center and subsequently honorary secretary in previous session 2019 to 2022. And presently, I am serving this prestigious organization as a chairman of this center for the session 2022-2024. We conduct a lot of technical activities. Presently, we have 31 planned scheduled seminar program. Besides, we will conduct webinar, all India seminar, one-day seminar, and other programs. I convey heartfelt gratitude to all the past chairmen, past honorary secretaries for giving their valuable time and invaluable words in this video. We are also thankful to our associated organizations, various government departments, institutions, universities for their wholehearted support for organizing different technical activities in our state. On the eve of the 33rd Foundation Day of the Institution of Engineers India Tripura State Center, I sincerely acknowledge the legacy of our center and remember the contributions made by all our past chairmen, past honorary secretaries, executive members and various committee members of the earlier sessions, corporate members of the Institution of Engineers India Tripura State Center, and all well-wishers for steady expansion and growth of our center. Long live the Institution of Engineers India. Wish a grand success of the 33rd Foundation Day of the Institution of Engineers India Tripura State Center. Jai Hind.
I was associated with this institution of engineers since 1997-99. During that period, I was the secretary of the Institute of Engineers Local Center. Now, its activities, everything has been increased so much. It can be compared to a banyan tree. But I can recall my old memories, which are always very sweet. We started the functioning of the Institute of Engineers through a meeting conducted at Circuit House, and we formed an ad hoc committee. So that was the journey, official journey started on our part. And initially the official work used to be done from Mr. Arlo's chamber and his residence. And subsequently we have stationed at different rented house. So when we compare those days and now the activities which is going on, so it is hell and heaven difference. So during that time, some of our corporate members took lot of initiative, and as a result of which the Agartala Local Center, official Agartala Local Center came into existence. So I hope in the days to come it will grow further and further.
On the occasion of 33rd Foundation Day of the Institution of Engineers India Tripura Center, I congratulate 1,000 of our corporate members and 800 odd non-corporate members, and especially the active members for their untiring and consistent effort in maintaining the flag of the institution very high amongst the various state centers. I was very fortunate to be the honorary secretary during 2003-2005. In 7-8 years I was quite involved with the center and with the other members, some of who are even now working very hard in the uphill task of the progress of the center. The Tripura State Center of the Institution of Engineers India is doing exceedingly well in disseminating and exchanging ideas and technical knowledge amongst young engineers through various national and international events quite regularly. The center is very actively and truly following the mission and vision of the Institution of Engineers India. I wish it all success and thanking the center for giving me opportunity to express my view in few words on this day. Jai Hind.
I am delighted to learn that Tripura State Center of the Institution of Engineers India is going to celebrate its Foundation Day on 1st April 2023 in different ways. The initiative of the present committee deserves special appreciation for the same. Since its formation, the local chapter of IEI had organized many local, national, and international events, even on many national issues. The outcome of those events have been very meaningful and came into implementation level at the state level and even for some policy formation at the national level. The Institution of Engineers India Tripura Center, the earlier Agartala Local Center, in fact had brought the culture of organizing the different conferences, symposium, workshops, roundtable meetings, etc. in the state. On this occasion, I convey my deep regards to the senior engineers who had been highly involved in formation of this center in the state of Tripura. I convey my best wishes again to the committee members for their sincere efforts to celebrate this event, and I hope that the Institution of Engineers India Tripura State Center will continue to organize many events in the interest of not only in the interest of the state, but also for the professionals who are involved with the institution or otherwise. Thank you all.
I have worked in the Institution of Engineers more than 25 years continuously in different capacity, and the engineering fraternity of Tripura gave me the opportunity to be the honorary secretary of the center, both state and local center. During my period, the institution has got the status of state center, and also we have first time in Tripura got the council meeting held at Agartala to become all the fraternity galaxy of engineers if I had not been associated with the Institution of Engineers. Thank you.
I am glad to know that the Institute of Engineers Tripura State Center has taken an initiative, such type of program with all past honorary secretary and secretaries and other dignitaries of the Institute of Engineers. I was lucky enough that I got the chance to serve the institution in the capacity of honorary secretary for the 2 years in the year 2011, 12 and 12, 13, and I work with all senior engineers and members of the institution for upgradation of the engineering and disseminated the knowledge and sharing the experience throughout the program, like seminar, workshop throughout the year with the different department of the state government and as well as various engineering institution of the state. Nowadays, the mission of the engineers, the work is going on with the all engineering fraternity, and we hope that in future we will do some better performance with the help of all engineering fraternity and all well wishers.
আমি অত্যন্ত ভাগ্যবান, আমি সবার আশীর্বাদ এবং ভালোবাসা নিয়ে আমি প্রথম সাংবাদিক সম্পাদক হিসাবে কাজ করার সুযোগ আমি পেয়েছি এখানে। আমার পিরিয়ডটা 1913 থেকে 1915, এই 2টি বছর আমি এই প্রতিষ্ঠানের সাংবাদিক সম্পাদক হিসেবে কাজ করার সুযোগ আমি পেয়েছিলাম। যাই হোক, এই কাজ করতে গিয়ে আমার মনে হচ্ছে আমাদের প্রজন্মের কাছে আমাদের পুরো একটু ইতিহাস একটু বলা দরকার। ইতিহাসটা হচ্ছে, আমার মনে আছে আমরা যখন স্টুডেন্ট 1980, তখন ত্রিপুরার যে ইনস্টিটিউশন অফ ইঞ্জিনিয়ার্সের কার্যকলাপ করার মানে প্রতিষ্ঠা করার জন্যে, বা এখানে একটা ইনস্টিটিউশন লোকাল সেন্টার প্রতিষ্ঠা করার জন্য আমরা দিদেন কর্মচারী মানে ডিপ্লোমা ইঞ্জিনিয়ার্সের নেতৃত্ব সহ আমরা দিদেন চিফ মিনিস্টার ছিলেন ডিফেন্স চক্রবর্তীর কাছে আমরা ডেপুটেশনে মিলিত হয়েছিলাম প্রথম। যাই হোক, পরবর্তী স্টেজে আমাদের ফার্স্ট চেয়ারম্যান ইঞ্জিনিয়ার রঞ্জিত লোধ স্যার আছেন, ইঞ্জিনিয়ার রণেন দাসগুপ্ত স্যার আছেন, ইঞ্জিনিয়ার পি.কে. দেবনাথ স্যার। ওনাদের সহায়তায় অক্লান্ত পরিশ্রমের ফলে আমাদের ইনস্টিটিউট আগরতলা লোকাল সেন্টার এখানে স্থাপন করতে আমরা সক্ষম হই। পরবর্তীকালে সেটা আমাদের স্টেট সেন্টারে উন্নীত হয়। অবশ্য এর পিছনে অবদান আমাদের প্রতিটি মাননীয় সদস্যের অবদান অবশ্যই নিহিত আছে। প্রথমে যে কথাটা বলতে চাই, আমার মনে আছে এখানে আমাদের যে ল্যান্ডের উপরে আমাদের এই বিল্ডিং কনস্ট্রাকশনটা হয়েছে, এখানে ত্রিপুরা সরকারের অবদান এখানে কোনো অস্বীকার করার কোনো জো নেই। এখানে আমাদের দিদেন চিফ মিনিস্টার মানিক সরকার প্রথমে আমাদের এখানে জায়গাটা ফ্রি অফ কস্ট দেন, এবং ওএনজিসির সহায়তায় আমরা প্রথমে এখানে বেসমেন্ট এবং ফার্স্ট ফ্লোর কনস্ট্রাকশন করতে আমরা সক্ষম হই। অবশ্য আমাদের সম্পাদক এবং ইঞ্জিনিয়ার শঙ্কর ভৌমিক এর অবদান এখানে অনস্বীকার্য। পরবর্তী সময়ে আমরা যখন 1913 এবং 1915 সালে আমরা প্রথম এখানে চার্জ নিই সাম্মানিক সম্পাদক হিসেবে, এবং আমার সঙ্গে আমার চেয়ারম্যান ছিলেন মাননীয় ফার্স্ট চেয়ারম্যান ডক্টর স্বপন ভৌমিক। আমরা এখানে যে ফার্স্ট ফ্লোর, যেখানে আমাদের এখন অডিটোরিয়াম আছে, এই অডিটোরিয়ামটা আমরা কনস্ট্রাকশন করি, এবং যার জন্য আমরা এখন এখানে সেমিনার সিম্পোজিয়াম এবং লেকচার প্রোগ্রাম করতে আমরা অত্যন্ত কমফোর্টেবল ফিল করি। যার ফলে এইভাবে পরবর্তী স্টেজে আমাদের ফার্স্ট সম্পাদক সম্মানীয় সম্পাদক ইঞ্জিনিয়ার তপল ভট্টাচার্য এবং ইঞ্জিনিয়ার তপল লোধ, ওনার নেতৃত্বে আমরা পরবর্তী ফ্লোর, দ্যাট ইজ সেকেন্ড ফ্লোর, যখন এখানে লাইভলিহুড মেশিন আমরা ভাড়া দিয়েছি, সেটা আমরা কনস্ট্রাকশন করতে পেরেছি। আমরা প্রথম দিকে ইনস্টিটিউশন যেভাবে ছিল আর এখন যে কলবলে এসে পৌঁছেছে, এর জন্য আমি কৃতিত্ব দেব আমাদের সমস্ত মাননীয় সদস্য, ফার্স্ট চেয়ারম্যান, ফার্স্ট অনারি সেক্রেটারি, সবাইকে আমার কৃতিত্ব দেওয়ার দাবি রাখি।
I'm extremely happy to know that we are going to organize the 33rd Foundation Day with one-day seminar on 1st April. Actually, every year we organize this Foundation Day, and it is really exciting to be associated with Institution of Engineers. My association with Institution of Engineers is approximately since 1993, and our previous chairman and many secretaries has told the hard days we have seen during while building. As it is said, Rome was not built in a day. Similarly, the Institution of Engineers India, as we see it now, it was not in that shape when the idea of setting up the center was conceived. It was possible because of extreme dedication of our chairman, corporate members, honorary secretaries, past chairman, and we have really seen those extremely dedicated days, what they have done. Everybody has contributed selflessly for the institution, and the activity was taken throughout the year with different government department in association with. We celebrate so many statutory day in a year of with very important topics. We organize seminar, symposium, workshop, lecture, which benefits the academia, the professional engineers, and also the students to a great extent. Basically, institution of engineers, it's a 100 years old professional institution, the only institution in the country, and the primarily the IEI exam was conducted by the Institution of Engineers, where we have seen so many IEI aspirants, though they have achieved their degrees from this institution, has reached to very important top level post pan India in different time. As far as our center is concerned, the history of the center has been highlighted, all our previous chairman and secretaries. I can only say during my association was as a member from Mechanical Engineering Division. Thereafter, for consecutively 2-3 years, I performed as a joint honorary secretary also, and from 2017 to 2019, I was given the opportunity to work as a honorary secretary for this institution of engineers. I can remember the incident, the day during those period when our existing second floor roof slab casting was done. The slab casting continued up to almost up to the dawn. 4 p.m. it was completed, and I must mention that very few senior members were present up to late night for seeing the casting and the accuracy of the work. And our very respected, our past chairman, Engineer Ranjit Majumdar, and past honorary secretary Hardam Dotto, myself, we all along the night we were there in the institution, and finally we when we went out after completion of the job, the sun was rising. So whatever the setup we had, I just wanted to tell, presently we have a very good comfortable setup for all type of different programs of different capacity. We have small type of small seminar hall, we have big seminar hall, we have the ambitious plan for a auditorium even, for which we are trying, that is our priority. So once this auditorium comes, we will be able to conduct very large program, and it is also this year is a momentous year for us, because this is the first time from Northeast India that our past chairman, Engineer Chinmoy Devnath, he is the All India President of Institution of Engineers, which is really a proud privilege and exciting for all of us. So I wish in the coming days, with the extreme involvement of Honorary Secretary, Chairman and the members, our institution will take more and more program. The programs which will be taken in the coming days, my sincere request to the existing committee and the chairman, whatever training programs we take up for the updation and upliftment of the professional engineers' knowledge, the government has appreciated, and the PWD and other department has given us the opportunity. We must continue this for professional development. This is one of the very important program for Institution of Engineers, apart from all other programs. So at the end, I thank you everybody associated with the Institution of Engineers, and I also request to the new engineers, budding those who are studying, they should become in the future days to involve with the Institution of Engineers. I wish 33rd Foundation Day a grand success.
Good morning, Kunkaha. It is a matter of great pleasure, honor and privilege for me to have been nominated as Honorary Secretary of the Institution of Engineers, India, Tripura Center for the session 2022 to 2024. I would like to sincerely thank to all the state committee members of IEI Tripura Research Center for reposing their faith on me since I was the Joint Honorary Secretary Publication for the session 2020 to 2022. This is an incredible opportunity to collaborate with various academic and industrial experts in relevant fields. IEI is India's leading recognized professional society devoted to the advancement of science and technology for national development and economy. I am utilizing this opportunity to conduct different technical events, webinars, seminars, and different memory lectures program that would benefit the students community and associate with different professional networking circles. I earnestly hope that young boys and girls of today will realize that Institution of Engineers Tripura Center is working hard to build better future for them. As Honorary Secretary, I am keeping their hopes and hear their appeals. I seek guidance, wholehearted cooperations from the esteemed immediate past chairman, past Honorary Secretary, the state committee members, and corporate members of these institutions to discharge my responsibilities for achieving the objective and goals of these great institutions. I also look forward for support and cooperations of all the divisions and also active involvement of all the staff of IEI Tripura Research Center to usher into a new era of development for our beloved institutions. Let us join hands and work in tandem to uphold the banner of these prestigious institutions. Thank you. Mumbai.